Hello there guys, we are back on the Rivals Challenge in the RS200 Ford. This is actually a recording. This is the best lap I've managed to do so far, which I did yesterday, I think, but I wasn't videoing or putting anything on YouTube, so I did one of those Xbox record what just happened things, and this is it. So this is against Fraser 1972. I was working gradually through each rival that was in front of me, beating them all, and this was the most recent one. So after this is LCD Dog, and I am so close, it's like 0.1 something seconds. So I'm going to play this one so you can see my line, because this is possibly the best bit of driving that is going to be on this entire video, because after this I'm going to drive live, and when I'm recording I tend to mess it up a little bit. So let's go. Right. I'm still in cockpit view. I do think I am going faster in cockpit view. I take a different line to almost everybody else that I've been beating so far on this. Towards the end of the track, there's a rock, and I go around the left-hand side of it because that gives me a little bit more speed coming up the hill at the back end of the track, and that's the point where I'm passing people, and you'll see what I mean on this one. I'm so relieved it didn't give me a dirty lap there, because I did just clip the wall a tiny little bit. Yeah, this bit here, I go to the left of the rock, he goes to the right, and that means that coming up this hill, I get more acceleration. And also he slides a little bit on this corner here, and I don't. So that also gives me a bit more acceleration. But it's at that point there where I am getting in front of people every time I've beaten one of my rivals. So that is the difference, I think, that line. So I'm hoping, I don't know yet, I haven't looked at it, but I'm hoping that LCD Dog has also gone to the right of that rock and not to the left, because if he has, then there's a good chance that I can beat him by doing that. But the time is very close. But before we get into driving, look at this. RMA4, number 11 on the top of the leaderboards. Oh, hang on. That little noise, I don't know if you can hear it, that means my washing machine's just finished. Which I had to put on because Philippe pissed all over the floor. So I cleaned it up with a towel and just put the towel in the washing machine. I thought that'd be a lot easier than using paper towels and putting them in the bin. Look at that though, I mean, I wish I could say top 10, so come on RMA4, get a little bit faster so we can say top 10. But the top 11 means that you're on this without having to scroll in any direction. So that is very impressive. Well done, getting K74 onto the top of the leaderboards. Come on, the rest of you and me, let's do our bit. So let's change over to not that one, the next one, the club, and see where we all are. Thankfully, I haven't gone off the bottom yet, but I did work my way up. I did Compact Rush first, who is down here, and then Tandem and Kong, they weren't there at the time, so I went straight for Dead Shank and then Fraser. So that's what I've been doing, working my way through these. And next up is LCD Dog with a 102.775. I'm on a 102.930. That's pretty close, I have to say. And then if I do manage to beat LCD Dog, then we've got Anubis, then we've got a Nate Cake, then we've got Jaded Fett. Ah, Jaded Fett, my arch nemesis on the world of rivals. And I don't think I even need to look up here at the rest of them. So I'm going to load up LCD Dog's time on the rivals and press the button. And when this starts loading, I'm going to run downstairs, take the towel out of the washing machine, otherwise it will smell, and grab a coffee, because I've just put the coffee machine on, so it'll be probably done by now, and there will be nice fresh coffee for me. So let's start this loading process, and I'll be back in a bit to win this race. I promise. You know what I should have done? I didn't even think about it, but what I should have done is loaded up RMA4's Ghost and then seen what line he took. Although, I gotta say, to see what line people take, you have to be, you have to catch up with them, don't you? You can't just watch them. You can't say I want to be in his car. You've got to be able to get. Oh, Streaming mode is already on, that's weird. Normally I have to turn it on. Wonder if that's because I've got my Xbox on instant start now and it didn't have to load Forza. It's like I turned Forza on and it was instantly in Forza. I was like, whoa, that's new. But I've got instant on. But usually it still kicks me out after a day. So this is the first time I've been in here today. Right then, I've got to take things out of my pockets because it's uncomfortable. I've got too much shit on me. Right. Everything has to be perfect. I've got an important race. Well, let's go. Yeah, I'm quite keen to see which... Ooh, I'm sliding. I'm quite keen to see the route that you take compared to the route that I take. Look at that, nice dirty lap to begin with. Like to kick it off with a nice dirty lap. Nice and slow through there. I'm quite surprised that I'm actually so close. I'm not that far behind considering it's a standing start and I've done some rubbish to begin with. Oh, you do go to the right. Okay, so I'm definitely going to the left. And that means I can get a better line coming up this hill. And I can catch you up. Obviously not on this lap, but on one where I'm a little bit closer to you. If you slide it as well, almost... Oh, I've messed it up. Almost everybody slides there. Right, give me a sec. Just want to organise things. My headphones feel way too hot today. What's going on? That's uncomfortable. Hot ears. And also, I need some coffee. But this is the first... I'll tell you what I should have done. I shouldn't have stopped to a dead stop right here, should I? Because now I'm going to go through the start line quite slowly. I should have just paused. That would have been a much more sensible thing to do. Okay, headphones on. Here we go. Just got to adjust myself to the middle of the TV. Get a little bit closer. Right, there we go. Let's go. Oh, bugger. I've really messed this one up. And I changed gear incorrectly because I thought I'd accidentally changed down into reverse. So I tried to correct it, and then I changed up too much. It's not going well, is it? Right, so here I've noticed that everyone I've been against slides out to the left there, so I'm trying to keep it nice and tight in that bit because that's a place where I can make up a little bit of time. Oh, I really do hate jumps on this game. You're all over the place on jumps, and then quite often you land at the end and you're not pointing the direction you want to be pointing. Oh no! Oh my goodness! I think I need to wake up a little bit more before I start doing this. I feel quite rusty in the mornings. But it's not actually that early. Let's have a look. It's 10 o'clock. Oh, hang on. Have we got new games with gold? What's that? It looks shit, don't it? I don't know what it is, but it looks shit. Oh, I have noticed though that Jurassic World thing is coming on Games with Gold. And I played that game quite a lot whilst I wasn't doing YouTube videos, and it's really good. I like it. The best thing is to just get one dinosaur, make him really strong, and then put him in a big arena and see how many other dinosaurs he can kill, and also break down the fence and see how many people he can kill. That's the most fun part of that game. So now that's coming on Game Pass. When it does, I'll probably make some videos on it, because I did like that game quite a lot. Yeah, I played it a lot. I completed everything there is to complete on it, so I could probably do a bit of a tips video on there. I imagine if it's coming on Game Pass, then a lot of people will start playing it. Oh, I'm going to hit the rock. I've messed this up, haven't I? Oh, he slides a lot there. Right, you are sliding a lot. That means I can get in front of you. Doesn't slide too, but oh, he does. He goes right out to the left there as well. So there's a couple of places where I can get a much better line. I'm just going to rewind this and go back over the line and prepare myself. I'm going to take my headphones off as well. They're really, for some reason, they're very, very hot today. So I'm not going to use them. I'm just going to pop them up there out the way. And we're going to have a bit of TV volume instead. So I do apologise if it makes a slight echo. It should be all right, I think. But I kind of need it with the gear changing. Right then, there are two places at least where I know that I can do that part of the track faster. So as long as I can keep with you on the rest of the track, those two places is going to give me the edge to get ahead of you. And then who's next? I can't remember who was next. It was one of the big boys. Right, so we're heading up into the top half of the club leaderboards. That's what's going to happen. I'm feeling unusually confident today. Let's go. I'll tell you what, I've got a really shit line, haven't I? I'm going to go back a little bit more and get a better line for coming over the start for this next lap. That'll do. The telly's not loud enough. By a long way. Can't hear my engine at all. I'm going to turn telly up. Well, I've got the opportunity while I'm in the air, although I had just touched down, hadn't I? Okay, right then. Slowed down way too early there, really did that corner badly. Oh, he didn't give me a dirty one, that's good. Just touch it a little bit with your back end. Sometimes you can get away with it. Oh, I've gone wide. Ah. Oh, I'm doing very badly. Feel right, and I can't quite put my finger on what it is. I don't know if I'm a bit too close to the TV or something, I'm not sure. Something just doesn't feel quite right. Got to do that better. I need to just turn right on the checkpoint flag. Just catch it as I go around, as opposed to going, oh Christ, I'm in first gear. I haven't actually got the line that I want to yet coming up that hill. It's definitely a faster line. I'm adamant that going around that rock on the left hand side is faster. But at the moment, I'm braking as well. It's so hard not to brake on that corner, and you don't need to. You can drop it down a gear and you don't need to brake, and I'm braking every time. Come through there a bit messy, didn't I? This is not going too good. Right, that's better. I'm back on line with the track. messed it up, I'm going to hit the wall. Oh, that's just terrible. Is this the line I want? Come up there, up that piece of grass. But I'd already messed it up and hit the wall and got a dirty lap and gone really slow and fallen behind. I do not need to be in 4th gear at that point there, do I? First. Didn't realise that. I've missed it again. This is going to be my best one so far, I think. No, it's not. So I've still got that dirty lap as the best one. That's annoying. I hate it when your best lap is a dirty lap. It's really frustrating. I'm always looking up at the thing on a lap that looks like it might beat it to hope that I get rid of the dirty one. Very bad coming off there then. Hit the rock. Once I knew I was going to hit it, I could have adjusted and moved, but I didn't. I want to have a look at RMA4's time. I really do. I want to see how you're going around that rock, whether you're going left or right. But as I said before, in order to be able to see that, I have to be close to you when you get to that point, and the chances are I'm not going to be, because your time's a lot faster than I can do. Can you just watch someone's lap? Is that a possible thing to do? I don't know if it is. Well, this is good. I'm actually straight for a change. Oh, sliding. I've lost some traction. I've lost some speed. Accidentally changed out into 1st gear there, didn't mean to do that. And I hit the wall. Oh, it's not going well today, it's just not flowing. It doesn't feel... You know when you're driving it feels like a fast panic? And you get shit times, and then other times you drive in and it feels slow and comfortable and smooth and you get good times. Well, this is feeling like a fast panic at the moment. I need to relax. Right. Oh, come on. And I'm not quite sure what it is, but something isn't right. I don't know whether it's my chair, or maybe it's maybe I need to be in a slightly different position with this view. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll have some coffee whilst I think about it. Come on then, let's keep this one nice and calm and flow and relax. I'm tempted to turn off the Ghost because I know a couple of people have said they do this, they turn off the Ghost because the Ghost kind of makes you excited or it makes you panic, and it really does mess up your lap quite a lot. There's a lot of psychology to it, but when the Ghost is turned off, that doesn't happen. You just focus on you don't look at them. So that is a really tempting thing to do. I can't be bothered. Right, come on. I am just going to focus on me, Ignore him. Whoa, I thought I was going to hit the wall there. I don't know what the time was on that last one. I thought it might have got a new best lap and a clean lap, but obviously it didn't. I wasn't looking as I came through. But I need to do that a lot better. I'm not like brake, accelerate. Right, I'm not there yet. Accelerate a bit more. It's so bad, it really is. I just need to do it properly. I'm over braking and then I'm having to put my foot down a little bit. Just need to brake at the right time and do it properly. I'm gonna hit the rock. Oh my goodness. Over the place. Get back on the track, don't hit that wall. Oh my goodness me. Right, I'm like a pendulum swinging one side of the track to the other. Okay, here we go. Brake, change down. Not into first, that's okay. That's better than it was before. Going to give me that? No, didn't think it would. It seems to be taking longer to say you fucked up than it used to. I'm sure it used to say it much more quickly than it does. It should say it immediately you've missed the checkpoint, because the rewind is crap on here anyway. So, but unfortunately it doesn't. I do think the rewind on Forza is rubbish compared to other games. The rewind on Ride 3 is amazing. It just goes... I've never got to the end of it, and I like to watch my crash, then rewind. And when you know your rewind is limited, you can't watch your crash, and that's good. I like doing that. So on Ride 3, I've been watching spectacular crashes, and then rewinding for absolutely ages to wherever I want to restart. And the other thing as well, on Ride 3 Rewind, you can start from wherever you want. You don't have to wait, which you do on Forza, to a specific point. And also, sometimes on Forza, you rewind and it does a bloody loading screen. That doesn't happen on Ride either. Forza really need to sort out their rewind. It is a bit pants compared to some of the other games that are out there that also use a rewind feature. This side this time, being as I'm pointing that way. Actually got up that hill a lot better than I normally do there. There's a lot of it's kind of like the hill is steep and then not quite so steep and then steep again. And I think if you juggle between like fourth and third gear, you know, fourth gear on the bits that are not so steep and then having to change down into, that's not good. And then having to change down into third gear for the bits that are a little steeper so you don't lose speed. Am I going to be able to get back enough? I bet I'm not. Then it works better. You can get an extra bit of speed out of it. Oh, brilliant. I'm glad that managed to get back through there. Right, let's finish off this coffee. It's cold. When the machine has just done it, it's never hot enough. It seems to do the coffee and then sort of heat it up a little bit afterwards. It's never quite hot enough unless it's had a good 5 minutes on the heater. Right, come on. Oh, fucking hell. Slide, slide, slide. I don't know if to try traction or stability or not. At the moment, they're both off. I think I'm better keeping them off. Well, that was a nice line through there. I did hardly any sliding at all. I hadn't really got my foot down though, so I wasn't getting much speed. But it was oh, I've messed it up. I suffered from getting a bit excited then. Oh, it's dirty. Didn't realise it was dirty. Oh, rewind then. So 103, but it's dirty. God, I'm only on a 103. This is terrible. Come on. All right. Ooh, got away with it. Oh, messed that up. Right, so good. We've got, oh, bollocks. Looking at the thing, I was about to say good, we've got a clean lap, but we haven't. It's still slower. Oh, I've clipped the fence, it's dirty. I'd kind of messed up my line anyway. Having a lot of trouble controlling the car at the moment. I don't really know why. As I said before, something doesn't feel right. And I really am not sure what. I'm sticking with this view though. I don't think it's the view. Right then, let's keep this one nice and smooth, nice and flowy. I wonder what lap I'm on and see if we can win. So this is lap 16 coming up. Bad start. Oh, bollocks. Thought I got away with that. I do find it, I find this view quite difficult to know where the sides of my car are. I feel like my car is wider than it is on this view, and I quite often go past the checkpoint just clipping it and I've missed it, and I really think that I've got it. So that's happening quite a bit. I've noticed it a lot since I've been in this view compared to the other view. It feels like the car is not as wide as I think it is on this view. I'm going to hit the rock. I mean, I practically aimed for it, didn't I? Oh, that's crap as well. Right, I'm going to go back to before the rock and go round it properly. I really hate how it says, right, you can't restart from there. You have to restart from here on this corner where you're not sure the angle of your steering wheel or how fast you're going. It's so bad. They've got to sort that out. Try and stay on the track this time, instead of going all the way through the fence and then messing up the jump. That's better. Oh, bollocks! Ah! It's pretty bloody obvious that I'd missed that one, wasn't it? Oh, that's frustrating. Come on then. Really bad angle coming around there. I wonder if it's worth cutting that corner or not. I mean, it's kind, there's a lot of like fence and shit which would slow you down. Don't know whether it'd be worth it or not. Oh, I'm in a really bad position. I really brake way too much on that corner when I don't need to. I don't even need to brake at all on that corner, but I am doing, and I'm braking way too much. Just wondering about this area of the track, whether it's worth cutting. Changed up to third gear too early, it was still nice and steep. Alright, good, we've got a clean lap at the top of, I think, right, I feel comfortable now. That's it, I can relax. There's no more yellow exclamation mark on my time. What is it? 103.664. Okay, it's not good, but it's better than I've been doing. Oh my goodness, what a load of shit. Alright, I've got to keep this calm and let it flow. I'm getting the hang of not braking on that corner now, so that's good. Oops, that was already dirty. It's not a problem. It would have been a bit frustrating if it wasn't already dirty, but it wasn't. Oh Christ, it wasn't fast anyway. Right, I'm getting more coffee, and I'll restart when I come back up fresh. I've made the coffee way too strong, I really have. It was kind of like there weren't much left in the bag, so I thought, oh, that bit that's left is not going to be enough to make some coffee, so I'll just put it all in. And now it's like soup, so I've had to have sugar. Right. Whilst I chew on this coffee, let's see if we can post a fast lap. Ah, oh, come on. This is my original rival, really, isn't it? LCD Dog. This was before the battle between me and JD Fett started. Although both of these people are much better drivers than me, so it's a bit unfair for me to say that they are my rivals. They're really not. I should pick someone who's a little bit further down the field. But this is a challenge, even though I do have to do 50 plus laps to get anywhere near them. Right, I've got to focus, got to stay relaxed, and I've got to win, and it's got to feel easy. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Right, it's got to feel slow but be fast, not feel slow and be slow. That's not right. That's not the magic combination of flowing around the track. It feels really slow, but it was really slow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's got to feel slow but be quick. That's what we want. Feel slow, be fast. Flow around the track effortlessly, like a ninja. Come on. Let's channel Bruce Lee. Don't even know if he can drive. He's good at flowing like water, but I don't even know if he can drive a car. I'll channel Ken Block instead, he's good. Ooh, that was Ken Block's fault, that was nothing to do with me. I'll channel the power of Nigel Mansell's moustache. Right, there you go. Unfortunately, Nigel, it's not Formula One. It's dirt racing in an RS200, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Just have a practice for a couple of laps. Get some wax in your moustache, make it nice and sleek, and I'm sure that we'll be able to do this. Or Ayrton Senna, he'd be better, because Ayrton Senna would probably just push LCD dog out of the way. It would be a lot more confidence and ballsy than Nigel. Yeah, that's it. I'll channel, and I can't channel. Oh, I can channel the moustache of Nigel Mansell because the moustache is dead. The moustache no longer exists. He shaved it off. So yeah, I can channel the spirit of the moustache. But Ayrton Senna, I can actually channel the entire driver from the netherworld into my RS200. And I'm sure that he would do quite well. And I like him as well. I like him more than Ken Block. So there we go. Ooh. I feel sorry for Bruno though, don't you? Do you feel sorry for Bruno Senna? Like having to sort of like follow in Ayrton Senna's footsteps? It's a bit of I just think it's a big name to carry. It really is. And he's not. I mean, obviously they're all good drivers, but he's not that good a driver compared to Ayrton Senna, is he? Ayrton Senna is an absolute legend, whereas Bruno Senna is just a good driver. He's not an absolute legend by any stretch of the imagination. I'll tell you what I watched yesterday. I'm not really into football, but yesterday a recommended video on YouTube. I have no idea why YouTube thought I'd be interested in this video, but I was. It knows me better than I know myself. But it was a video about why Ronaldinho is, in a lot of people's opinion, the greatest football player of all time. And it was like a top 10 of things that he's done that are quite impressive. Like one of them was, I mean, it was juggling the ball and just messing around and stuff. But then he kept shooting the ball at the crossbar of the goals, hitting the crossbar perfectly so it bounced back to him, and then juggling again a little bit, and then whacking the ball at the crossbar. He hit the crossbar probably 3, maybe 4 times, I'm not sure, but he never missed it. He was just playing with the crossbar. It was amazing. I mean, it was probably out by the penalty spot as well, but it was absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like it. It was so good. All the other things on the video were quite impressive as well, but that was incredible. I mean, there were things like he uses his back to control the ball and stuff like that. I have made it over the start line, that's good. But I'm thinking, that's not that impressive. You could do it, it's just thinking to do it is what's impressive. I mean, he assisted someone by using his back as well, and I thought everyone was having a complete fanny attack about it, and I thought, well, I could bounce a ball off my back towards someone else. If you thought of doing it, it's not that hard to do. I could probably hit a ball better from my back, which is a nice big flat surface, than from my foot, which is like a giant spoon. But I am shit at football. And I have said this before, but I'll say it again. One of the worst things is when you're walking through a park and some kids, they kick a football and it comes towards you, and they go, "Oi, mate, pass the football." And you're thinking, oh, fuck's sake. And you kick it, and it just goes off in some random direction that you have no control over whatsoever. And then they have to go and get it, and it's much further away than it would have been if they'd have just fetched it in the first place. So, right, the trick is, if you are a person that also suffers from this problem, where you're walking through parks, the trick is to always have headphones on. And then when kids shout, "Oi mate, pass the football," you pretend you ain't seen the football, and you also pretend that you can't hear them shouting because you're listening to music. And to emphasise that you're listening to music, you have to do like a little bit of a dance as you're walking. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of a hop and a step. It's like a little bit of a nod of your head. I was listening, right, this was when I was in England. I've been downtown, I was walking back from town, and Simon, you will be able to relate to this, and anyone else that is around about our age. I was walking back from town and I got some old school rave on, and Dominator came on, and I had to stomp all the way home. I could no longer walk, right? And it wasn't quite a march, it was a stomp. It really was. It wasn't like the stomp from the Jam back in the 80s, but yeah, it was stomping home with absolute confidence because I was bigger and better and stronger and tougher and rougher than any other motherfucker. I really was. I absolutely love that song. It's brilliant. And then when the car alarm the bell goes off, oh, it is so good. I've probably had some rather interesting nights whilst listening to that song that have become associated with it, which is pretty good. But that has also happened to the entire Surrender album by the Chemical Brothers that now, when I listen to, is amazing. And I walked into HMV in the Neaton a while back, and they put that album on, and it had only just started, so I had to stay there for the entire album. I was like, yeah, this is free. Normally you have to pay to feel like this. It was brilliant. Right, anyway, now that we're nice and relaxed, let's do this lap. Right, I'm not going to channel Nigel Mansell's moustache. I think it's too aggressive, and I'm not going to channel Ayrton Senna. But I'm going to go for Bob Ross's afro. That is it. I think that's what's going to win it for me. I'm going to channel Bob Ross. And if you don't know who Bob Ross is, then shame on you. In Peep Show, they referred to Bob Ross as Jesus. It's like, let's have a look at what Jesus is doing. If he's painting clouds, we'll say no. If he's painting mountains and trees, we'll say yes. So let's channel the spirit of Bob Ross's afro and stay nice and relaxed as we do this lap, flowing around like a fish, like a salmon, returning to its spawning grounds. Come on. Second gear is not relaxing, is it? It's like eating nails. Oh dear, we've gone off the track. It's not bad. We can recover this. Just flow around the corners. Hello, little sheep. Right. I'm probably not going to talk for the next lap. That'd be a miracle, wouldn't it, me not speaking? But I'm going to try and stay a little bit more focused, a little bit more relaxed, and see if I can get a better time. Move that rock out of the way, just in case LCD Dog wants to take that line. Oh dear. Oh, that's okay, it's okay, I've got away with it. Come on, Bob, you can do this. If you haven't watched Bob Ross, get yourself on YouTube and watch Bob Ross. He is an absolute legend. He is possibly the most relaxing man on the planet. He is so good. And if you don't know who he is, he's a painter. And you've probably seen him and just don't know his name. He's the guy with the afro that paints with giant paintbrushes and like palette knives. And then after about 2 minutes of him painting with a paintbrush that you'd normally paint your house with, he has a picture of some mountains that look like a photograph. It's just incredible. When he does snow on mountains, it's just absolutely sublime. It really is. Although it does make you want to go snowboarding. But yeah, if you've never watched a Bob Ross video, you are missing out. I bet someone has done like a Bob Ross spoof on Fallout 4. It's brilliant. It really is brilliant. It's got lots of little catchphrases. But yeah, Bob Ross is a legend. Like this video if you like Bob Ross. He really is a legend. But I don't think you'd get around this track very quickly. He'd start and then he'd probably have a little picnic or something. Oh, bollocks, I just... Whoa. A couple of 100 yards in. He'd stop and do a painting, have a picnic, have a little bit of a chat. Maybe make friends with a wood mouse or something like that. Come on. Don't think I'm going to do many more laps in here. I want to get back on Remnant of the Ashes. I'm really enjoying that game. And I'm putting off playing the Outer Worlds because it feels like I can complete Remnant of the Ashes more quickly. But it's starting to look like a bigger game than I expected it to be. I thought it was quite a small game. So I thought, well, I'll just focus on this for a bit. I'll get this done. And then I'll go back to the Outer Worlds afterwards because the Outer Worlds is obviously an enormous game. It's going to take a lot more time. But yeah, that's not seeming to be the case. The Outer Worlds is getting bigger and bigger all the time. I must have only just clicked that checkpoint then. I was really wider than I expected to be. I wonder if going in automatic and having your sound turned down so you can't hear your squealing engine makes it like more relaxing and calm and flowy and less panicky than doing this. Try and keep it straight. Just go through that checkpoint. I don't want to go round it. For the line I'm taking, going through it is much more sensible. Yeah, I'll focus on trying to do that on the next lap. I haven't done that for quite a while, have I? I've been going round it. Like the way that LCD Dog is going round it, because he's taking a different line to me. Didn't go very well, did it? I know I can't rewind over the line from there, that's way too far, so I just have to go round and then do the next one. Right, I'm on lap number 29. How many should I do? Take about a minute. Now let's have a look at my timer. Oh, bloody hell, I've been doing this for almost an hour. Oh, I better hurry up and beat him then, hadn't I? Right, I'll do 35 laps. Regardless of whether I win or not. Then I'll call it a day. I'll have a break from it for a while and come back to it fresh and try again. I'm sweating. Bob Ross wouldn't be sweating. What I should be doing through there, but I approached it very, very slowly, but at least I got the line I wanted, and that's the line I want there as well. I don't want to hit that wall. Or you get away with that wall quite nicely if it's only your back end that hits it. I think that might be the factor. If your front end hits something, you only have to touch it, and that's it. You are disqualified. Whereas your back end is it gets away with a lot more. Your back end gets away with a lot more than your front end. It's got to be said. Still nowhere near him, am I? I'm not even anywhere near my own time, and I've just bit the wall. Damn! That's annoying. I had a good feeling about this lap as well. I better not beat him on this lap. I'm in front, which is unusual for this part of the track. I'm not normally in front of him. And I've got the line I wanted through there as well. Oh, this will be frustrating if I do beat him on this one. Broke when I didn't need to, and that's probably going to ruin it. Right, a 1-2. What did I just get then? Let's have a look. Right, so I did beat him, a 102.56, but it's dirty. That's annoying, isn't it? 102.56. Oh, why did I clip that wall And it hasn't, that definitely didn't make any difference to my time. Right, I'll just drive over here for a bit. Right then, we got to do the same thing again, but we don't want to, we don't want it to be dirty. We want it to be nice and clean. So we'll trundle around. I had a good feeling about that one before it started. I almost said the next one is going to be the one, but I didn't. And it was, and then it wasn't. So yeah, that's slightly frustrating. But you do it once, you can do it again. Just got to not hit the wall. Right then, here we go. Let's keep this one nice and clean. Oh, I hit the wall already. What wall did I hit on that last one? It was after the jump, wasn't it? On that right-hand bend. Sure it was. Was it? Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what I hit. But I hit something, obviously. Or was it the wall that's on the right of you as you come around the left-hand bend after the sheep? Can't remember. It's not important because it doesn't count. Oh, I was in the wrong gear. And then stupidly I changed up to 5th when I was in mid-air and I really didn't need to. Hi little sheep. Did I hit this wall here? I didn't, did I? You can catch that one with your back end and that's fine. I'm not sure what wall I hit. Oh, I'm going to miss a checkpoint. Right, we're on almost an hour. Right, we're just going to do a few more laps. But did I say 35? Yeah, I did, didn't I? 102.5. Damn. Okay, I'm not going to talk, I'm going to focus on this one. Oh dear! We have a problem! Okay, we got a problem. I can't rewind, can I? It's not going to get me over the line, so I'm just going to have to go for the next one. See what happens when you try not to talk? Your car turns upside down. I quite like the line where you come out here as well and then you come back in, like this. I might try and get that back. That's the way I was doing it previously, before I started this video, when I was going against my other rivals. And I like that line quite a lot. So I might go back to that. With all the practice I get driving, I should be fucking amazing. Really. I'm probably just ingraining bad habits over and over and over again. Right, I'm online, that's good. Into third gear nice and quickly there. Oh, I was going to go wide, wasn't I? And I forgot. Did that really slow? I am going faster than him, but I'm not sure I'll be able to catch him before the end. No, I won't be able to. It weren't far off though, was it? And I think it was clean. Right, let's go wide on that corner then this time, like I said before. Wide here, bring it back in. Didn't quite get the line I wanted, but still not too bad. I didn't get the line I wanted there at all. I'm going to make this wall now. Oh no, this is lap 36. Well, I like round numbers, so we're going to have to go up to 40 and then possibly 50. Down a lot quicker then, or my finger rather. My feet are doing nothing. It's dirty. Let's take a slight detour, just clip that checkpoint as we go past. LCD Dog, how many laps did you do to get this? Was it thousands? I've only done 37. It feels like I've done a lot more than 37. It really does. But I've only done 37. I mean, I did more laps against other people, but it feels like I've been doing this against your Ghost for a very long time. Weirdly, although this one's going shit, it feels like it's going to be good. Obviously, it wasn't good. Don't trust your feelings, guys. Or maybe it was good because it's going to set this one up to be the winning lap. Maybe that's why it was good. It was a good setup lap. We're slightly off the track. Surprised I managed to recover that. That's got to be a better line through there, hasn't it? I really caught up quite a bit of time then. I don't like it when they're really close and you can't see properly. Bollocks! Oh, it's lap 40. God, we got up to this quick, didn't we? Whoops. I've really got to stop doing that, haven't I? Sometimes it lets me get away with it, but when he doesn't, it totally ruins your lap, obviously. I need to turn in there sharper as well. I was going to say, I can't believe it gave me that, but it didn't. Right then, how much memory have I got? I've got 13 gigabytes of memory left on my laptop. Not sure how much recording time that is. But this laptop really hasn't got much room on it at all. Well, it doesn't feel like a complete failure because I have got a faster time, but it really doesn't count. I really want to look at that lap again and see whether or not I'm not sure where I hit the wall, but I really would like to know if where I hit the wall would have helped me or not. Did I wall ride a little bit and it's helped my time, or did I do something that actually hindered my time? I'd very much like to know that, and then that will, depending on the outcome of that, I'll either be satisfied that I was faster, or I'll think, oh, the only reason I was faster is because the wall helped me. But I don't know, I'm not sure. Pretty sure it was early on though. Could have been right here. This one's going to be a good one. And it's going to be clean. Not really clean, just quite clean. And I'm not going to win. Yeah, I definitely think juggling fourth and third gear coming up this hill on the bits that flatten out a little bit is a better option than the way I have been doing it. Don't hit that! Oh, yeah, I got away with it. That's good. I did slow myself down a bit too much there, didn't I? Oh, I've hit the brakes. I didn't need to hit the brakes. Why did I do that? That's put me behind. That was going to be the one, and I hit the brakes by mistake. What an idiot. And now I've messed it up anyway. Well, I've got to say, if you're doing 40 plus laps on anything, I think possibly Stephen Hawkins could beat me on his wheelchair after doing this many laps around a track. This is too much. I shouldn't need to do this many to beat my rival when I was so close to begin with. Missing a checkpoint. Right, I've got to do this corner better because I'm coming around. The line I want is to get wide here and then go through, not round it like that. I want to go through it, and then come out ready for this next bit. And that one over there as well. I want to go through that one, not around them. Let's do that then on the next lap. It'll still say missed. Yeah, it does. I was wondering if once you've gone over the start line, it just says, okay, then that lap is written off because you didn't go through the checkpoints properly, but it doesn't make you go back. Go wide. Do this the way you said you was going to do it. No, that's not correct. That's not bad though. That's the closest I've been for a while to the way I want to do it. Sliding about, losing traction. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. It looked like I would have missed that checkpoint anyway, but I rewound by mistake there. I was going for the change gear button and kind of, God knows how, but managed to mess it up. Messed that up, broke when I didn't need to, way too much. Not a big deal though, because it looked like I might have won this one, and it was dirty, and that would have been very, very annoying. Again. I hate this blind bit here where you can't really see what you're doing. Getting a few more clean laps though now, which is nice. Slowing down a bit though. What's this going to be? Oh dearie me. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I've been trying to do for ages. But I've really messed up coming up that hill. Ridiculous gears all the way up. But yeah, that was much closer to what I've been trying to do. we've only got a couple of laps left. I'm definitely stopping at 50. Shit. When you've got damage turned off, it should never, ever, ever smash your window screen, should it? I'm not going to be able to rewind far enough, am I? Definitely not. Please go over the start line. You bitch. Where is the start line? Oh, it's right here. Ah, that's annoying as fuck. If I beat him on this one now, and I do nothing else to make it dirty other than what just happened, that will be immensely frustrating, it really will. So far it is completely clean. Oh, I did brake in on that corner. If I brake on that corner, I'm going slow all the way up this hill, and then it's gone. As soon as I brake on that corner, I know that it's this lap is gone. It's a bad one. But it's so difficult not to. It's like, I know I don't want to. It's just that my fingers do it automatically. Right, last lap. That's the line I want. That's the line I want. Don't brake. Don't brake. Just change gear and go up the hill. That's it. Oh, I've messed it up. And I've just fucking dabbed the brake when I didn't need to. I need to cut my finger off. It's dirty anyway. Well, there we go, a 102.563, but it's dirty. Oh, that is frustrating as hell. But we're going to quit the event. Let's have a look at our wheel spins and see what we get. How did I not do one more? Oh, that's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Give me something good as a consolation prize for getting a dirty lap, which really, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure my dirty lap would not have improved my time. I'm not even going to get a wheel spin. Surely I'll get a wheel spin. I didn't go up, did I? I'm level 20 on Rivals still. So, yeah, of course, I'll get one, don't I? It forces you to take one of them. There is a gold on there. I don't know what it is. It is a car. And I've got it. Oh, you little bleeder. Oh, it was a GT4 Le Mans. I've got it already anyway, but it still would have been a really nice end, wouldn't it, to the video, as opposed to 20k. There we go. Right, that's it, guys. I can do this. I will do this. And then Anubis and JD Fett, you are next. Right, I'm just got to be more focused and be a better driver than what I am. Let's collect my 20k. Ah, 0.212. Little bleeder. And that's not from me. I'm on a 1.33, I think. Sorry, 0.133 off. But this is from my best clean lap that I just did. So my best clean lap was close. It was very close. But unfortunately, it wasn't close enough. And my dirty lap just didn't count. Right, I want to see how it ranks me in the leaderboards now that my lap is dirty. I don't know what it does with dirty laps. Whether that is discarded completely and I'm still in there on my clean lap. I really don't know. So I'm going to have a look at that before I close down this video and see what it says. And also see if anyone else has got a better time whilst they've been... Oh, I want to go in here, don't I? See if anyone else has done anything while I've been recording this video. So Hilltop Scramble. And 1.55 is my gap. I thought it was a 1.33, but now it's 1.5. Right then, one more. So it still has my clean lap. It doesn't have my dirty lap in there. So my dirty lap was a... Oh, I've beaten Nubis with my dirty lap. Oh, that's so frustrating. Right, so Anubis and LCD Dog, I have done a lap faster than you, but for some reason it was dirty. I really, really, really hope that the dirtiness of the lap wouldn't have given me an advantage, but I don't know if it did or not. It might have slowed me down. I really don't know without having a look. It still was way off JD Fett. JD Fett's on a 101.7. Look at that. So a way to go for there. But my 102.5 would have beaten Anubis. Man, that's frustrating. I've obviously got to get back in here and do it again, haven't I? Has to be done. Is RMA4 still on the same time as before? Let's get back over to the world leaderboards. Yeah, he is, because it said 11. So let's just have a look at this before we go down and shut down the video. The top page of the world we have representing K74 RMA4. Where's everyone else? Who's next? Right, so club only. Let's see who's next and where they are in the world. So Daz is at number 39. Well done, Daz. 39. And just outside the top 50 is Sloping Wolf. And then in the top, we've got a few people in the top 100. Look, JD Fett's in the top 100. And Innate Cake as well, and also Express Train. That's pretty impressive. Unless just not many people are doing this, really. What am I? Oh, I'm 172, so perhaps just not many people are doing this. But it still feels pretty good to be high up on the leaderboards in the world, doesn't it? There we go, guys. I will see you next time. I'm going to crack on with my playthrough of Remnant from the Ashes, simply because I want to get it done, so I can get back on Outer Worlds. And finally, start my playthrough on Ride 3, which I am enjoying, but I ain't been on it for a while. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.